So, back for another Believe in Boyt for the final time with this Mamoswine team. And then we'll be moving on to Mr. Rhyme and Galarian Mr. Mime as well, as that seems to have won the poll for the next fun conventional Pokemon. But for now, we'll stick with this Ice type instead. It's been doing alright. It's been doing alright. So, what have we got here? Very standard. Now, the only weird thing is having both Togekiss and Sylveon. But replace one, like, well, pretty much replace the Sylveon with Dragapult and you've got as standard as you can be. Okay. I think I want to go Dragapult Bishop for this. With Dracovish and then Mamoswine, because Mamoswine. That is how it works. Pretty straightforward. And Java wants to update wonderfully, so... Pretty sure you didn't hear that though, because I think I've got the desktop audio so you can't hear it. But if you did, then you also need to update your Java. I mean, whoever does. I surely no one ever does. Those just pop up and then you just ignore them. I mean, that's what I always do. Maybe I'm being foolish by ignoring those things, but there we go. Oh, my Windows did update today. Like, I turned my computer on and the Windows was updating, and that was scary, because Windows updates are just the worst. I don't know why they update. They don't improve anything. Like, they have never improved anything the entire time I've had this computer. So... And it's many years now that I've had this computer, and it's always made things worse. And it's always meant that I have to spend 2 hours working out how to listen through my headphones again. It's so annoying. But yeah, you didn't come here to listen to me ramble about Windows, so... Because at least this time it didn't actually do anything. Like, nothing changed. But I am reasonably content with my lead. Just depends how fast the Togekiss is, because if Bishop outspeeds, then it's very nice. If it doesn't, it's a bit awkward. So I could Sucker Punch myself in Phantasm, but he's very likely to activate my weakness policy. If I don't Airstream, Togekiss can outspeed my Dragapult, but then he would have to max speed as well to outspeed. I'm going to Phantasm and Ironhead the Togekiss. Hopefully put it in Ice Shard range. I'm assuming it's going to Dynamax. And I'm hoping it's not Burberry Berry as well. But Dragapult can survive any attack that one of them throws out, but not both. If they Dazzling Gleam and Hyper Voice... Actually... Probably lives a Dazzling Gleam and Hyper Voice. Not a Starfall and a Hyper Voice, but I'll live a Starfall. Unless it crits. I think a crit can kill me. But there is the Dynamax. Because like Sylveon is one of the Pokemon that underspeeds Dracovish, so I can somewhat ignore it. I can always Quick Attack or Helping Hand past the doubling power, but then it still takes loads of damage. So. But with the minus defenses... Even if he's Burberry Berry, he probably is put into Ice Shard range. That is ideal. That has worked out very well. Thank you very much. Because that means Dragapult survives this turn. That was not much damage, but this is just setting up for the Ironhead. So just don't be Burberry Berry and I think I'm sorted. And he is slow. He is not Burberry Berry and he is put into Ice Shard range. So that is fine. It was Max Flare. Oh, that's perfect. Now I just get a double KO. Excellent. Because Phantasm will KO the Togekiss from this range, and a -2 Quick Attack is Quick Attack. Well, that thought randomly popped in my head. I was going to say Ironhead KOs, but then Quick Attack is obviously going to put a stop to that. That's amusing. But yeah, I can just Phantasm the Togekiss, and there's not much I can do. If he doesn't Quick Attack, I'm going to look foolish if I switch, so I will just sacrifice the Bishop here if he Quick Attacks. That's fair, but still fine. There is the Quick Attack, and now I just bring in Dracovish and I'm sorted. The alternative is to Ice Shard myself to get the weakness policy going. But then I only get 1 KO and he will KO one of my Pokemon. So I will bring in Dracovish. And I will go for just Phantasm. Airstream. Is Airstream enough? If Airstream is not enough on Togekiss. How greedy is Airstream? Very. Let's go for it. Could be a very, very poor play if Airstream is not enough to KO the Togekiss. It is a -1 defense though. And I'm pretty sure Phantasm did about that much before. Oh, he switches out Togekiss. I'm fine with this. Absolutely fine with this. That's fine. Because the Sylveon's a -1 defense. So this is effectively cancelling the Intimidate out, and the Sylveon will still be KO'd unless it quick attacks or protects, obviously. Which it does do. But that is fine. So now Dracovish is faster than Arcanine, so I'm pretty happy with my choice to Airstream. And then now I can go for a Dragon Dance and a Fisher's Rend into Sylveon. And the worst case is a Will-O-Wisp. But then that's not that bad. I'm very confident that Fisher's Rend is still enough to KO the Sylveon. Because it's a banded Fisher's Rend. Like, it's effectively back to neutral. I've still got Mamoswine waiting in the back as well. And Mamoswine it does alright. Like, if the Sylveon disappears, then Mamoswine does alright. Then I guess the Arcanine beats the Mamoswine somewhat. That is fine. Okay, that's fine. Togekiss is gone. Although, to be fair, I won't KO the Sylveon anymore. Or at least Oko. So will this be Arcanine again, or would it be Sylveon? Surely Sylveon. Switch out Dracovish, I lose my speed. Doesn't matter against Sylveon, but it could matter against Rotom and does matter against Arcanine. I'm going to Phantom Force and Fisher's Rend the Sylveon. I'm pretty sure the combination of those two attacks will KO the Sylveon, even if Arcanine puts the Dracovish to -2. He switches in the Arcanine to be able to KO the Dracovish to Hyper Voice. That's fine because he's in Fisher's Rend range next turn, and then I can just go for... I'm not thick fat, so I might get KO to a Flare Blitz. This is still going to do absolutely loads. It's just going to get a critical hit and win the game immediately. Fair enough. Because now the Arcanine is still going to be KO'd. Oh, the sun was up. I didn't even notice the sun was up. So I wasn't going to KO the Sylveon. Maybe it was, based on the crit. Then, yeah, I was -2 at that point. See, I didn't even notice the sun was up. That was foolish. I could have easily lost to the Sylveon just going for a Hyper Voice. But there we go. Really didn't notice this. Like, obviously, there was a Max Flare, like, turn 1. I just ignored it. And got rewarded by getting a critical hit by being a fool. Okay, safety goggles, fair. Standard moveset. Yeah, he did have the... I would say that's the standard moveset on Sylveon as well at this point now, as well. Life Orb T-Tar is quite uncommon, but I do like Life Orb T-Tar. Oh good, he's the good Excadrill. Interesting spread though. Because that's jolly, but not max speed. That's a very odd spread. Because that's max HP. It's not max speed. Pretty sure that's an inefficient spread. It looks like he's just got max HP, some attack, some speed, but then has chosen the wrong nature. And then, yeah, it was just max speed. I think that's max attack. So that probably would have KO'd the Mamoswine. So that could have been a bit awkward. But sometimes critical hits will just immediately steal a game. So, actually climbing, which is quite nice. So hopefully he can finish strong, because I've been going 1-1 in most videos. Only one of them wasn't a 1-1 and actually managed to win both, so hopefully he can finish strong in this last one. It's got a FLAPPLE. I love FLAPPLE. It's so strong, but it's so frail. If it just had the tiniest bit more bulk. So, if he goes Clefairy FLAPPLE, what do I do against that? He's got Hawlucha with no terrain. I'm going to go Dragapult Mimikyu. Bring you Mamoswine for sure. And then... No, actually I don't really like Mimikyu. I'm going to go with Mamoswine instead. Have Bisharp and Incineroar. Though Mimikyu is alright. Too late now. If I was going to adapt this team a bit more, I would definitely have something that can hit water super effectively. I do think I need that on the team. Because like, Milotic has been a big issue for the team so far. How do I always call their lead? Like, you know. It's getting quite amusing. Okay. If I'd have brought Mimikyu, I could have brought in Mimikyu to take the Wormwind. Ooh, that isn't going to work actually, because then Mamoswine gets put to minus. Yeah, that wouldn't work. So I need to Phantom Force and high horsepower the Clefairy. Hopefully it doesn't protect here. And then even then, is Phantom Force and high horsepower enough to KO Clefairy? I don't think so. And if it's not, that is incredibly awkward. But hopefully I'm wasting a turn of his Dynamax. If he goes for Overgrowth this turn, that is awful. But hopefully this is Wormwind. Oh, and it's GMAX FLAPPLE as well. I don't think GMAX FLAPPLE is better. Like, it sets you up so that you can still attack comfortably after the GMAX. But then you sacrifice the potential boost from the grassy terrain. So if he overgrows here, terrible. That is not going to put it in Phantom Force range. And that is a Tartness. So I could have just gone for Ice Shard into myself, and now I'm just very screwed. That has gone absolutely abysmally. Is Bisharp better? Bisharp is better because he will activate my Defiance when he KOs the Dragapult, and then I'll have to try and sweep through with GMAX Bisharp. But I will KO the Clefairy this turn because of Phantom Force. So he can't protect it. I would have thought that like Mamoswine is quad super effective, but surely Dragapult is the one that Dynamaxes, so you want to KO it. So, but there we go. I do like FLAPPLE a lot though. It is so strong. I'm pretty sure FLAPPLE is the strongest standalone attack in the game. Like the Outrage Wyrmwind with Adamant Lifeorb, I'm pretty sure is the strongest standalone attack in 20. So I should lose Dragapult here, but potentially can sweep through with +1 Bishop. Does look pretty cool when it attacks as well. Sad I didn't bring Mimikyu now, because Mimikyu would have been pretty good here. Incineroar. Does Incineroar take a -1 Wyrmwind? I don't know. Like, we're gonna find out, but I don't know. Although actually, I'll be able... no, FLAPPLE should outspeed me. Oh, we could speed tie, actually. No, we shouldn't. And there's the Milotic, the big issue. Especially because I've just intimidated it. Awkward. So I have to fake out. And then this turn, do I Knuckle so that I can potentially sweep? Well, I don't think it's likely. Do I Steel Spike so I definitely live with Incineroar? Darkness will definitely two-shot the Milotic, maybe even one-shot. Although it is only 120 power, isn't it? I'm gonna Darkness. I think I probably should have Knuckled. If he wins the Bishop, or worms the Incineroar more like, then Bishop gets to +2 anyway. And that is theoretically enough to sweep. It just depends on how fast the FLAPPLE is. The FLAPPLE probably outspeeds Bishop. But Bishop needs to outspeed Milotic here. Oh, it outspeeds both. Okay, so we're actually quite in this. Because this should actually... yeah, it does KO. Okay, we're actually in this. Because Bishop still has its Sash as well. Special defense doesn't matter. But Bishop could sweep through, because FLAPPLE's going to lose its... okay, Tartness makes sense, because that means that he'll be able to hit his moves outside of the GMAX, but lowers my evasiveness, right? Which is still going to activate my Defiant and put me to +3. Yeah. That worked out pretty well, actually. So Bishop can still do it. Unless it's Hawlucha. There is a Hawlucha. Bishop can no longer do it. Forgot all about that Hawlucha until 1 second before he brought in the Hawlucha. Should have gone for a Steel Spike, probably. Awkward, because Bishop is definitely going to be KO'd to that. And he has lowered my evasiveness, so he will be able to KO me. Or will be able to hit, so... unfortunate. Hawlucha waiting in the back. Oh, you attacked the wrong one! What a fool! Please don't be Focus Sash. Why wouldn't you attack the Bishop? Come on, Bishop. What? Like, it's gonna KO the Hawlucha. Just please don't be Focus Sash. Oh, we Speed Tie. That's awkward. That's not actually awkward. I'm gonna take all the moves. But just don't be Focus Sash. Because I can't even Max Guard to be able to Sucker Punch. Tap Focus Sash. That's Focus Sash. No. If only I could Max Guard, I would have still had it. That is unfortunate, but there we go. Can't finish strong. Can't finish strong. 1-1 all the way, apart from one of them. But 1-1 all the way. Can't believe, like, I'm fine losing to FLAPPLE, but Horlucha sucks. I'm sad I lost to Horlucha. Like, of course it was Focus Sash. There's even Mold Breaker. It wasn't even Unburden. What even is that? But there we go. That's going to conclude it for Mamoswine. So, very, very average. Like, pretty much the definition of average. If it kept going 1-1. But to be fair, I did get the turn 1 wrong. If I'd have just ice-sharded myself and Phantasmed as he tartnessed, tartnessed, I think is the way of saying it, then I would have just swept my Dragapult, but there we go. Horlucha waiting in the back is my downfall. But look forward to Mr. Rhyme for the next Fun Conventional. Thanks for watching.